Alright, here we go again. Miles Morales, the spectacular Spider-Man, swings through the streets of New York City in this exclusive clip from Spider-Man. Freshman year, he takes on none other than a familiar foe from the comics, the Rhino, in the scene. Miles finds himself hanging on for dear life as he battles the super-strong Rhino. But suddenly his spider senses kick in, and he narrowly escapes being crushed by one of the Rhino's powerful legs. Using his webbing skills, Miles swings away just in the nick of time. But the Rhino is hot on his tail. This is one battle that might be too tough for even Spider-Man to win. So what can we expect from Spider-Man freshman year? Well, according to Donald Glover, who serves as an executive producer on the series, fans can expect to see the beloved canon from the comics brought to life. We really wanted to take our time to make sure we did it right, Glover shared with Total Film. It's very much its own thing. It's a coming-of-age story. But there is a lot of stuff in there for people who have been following Spider-Man for a long time. It's a love letter to the canon, to the comics. And if the recent trailer is anything to go by, the animation looks fantastic. The voice cast is stellar, and the plot seems promising. Spider-Man, freshman year, is definitely one to look out for. So do you, and forget to hit that like button, and stay tuned for all the latest updates on this exciting new series. Now, let's get back to the video. In the heart of New York City, Peter Parker, a seemingly ordinary high school student, leads a double life as the web-slinging superhero Spider-Man. When he's not busy fighting crime, Peter attends Midtown School of Science and Technology, where he navigates the complexities of teenage life alongside his best friends. Ned Leeds and MJ, but Peter's world is turned upside down when he crosses paths with Adrian Toomes, Decay, the Vulture, a notorious arms dealer who uses advanced Chitauri technology to build deadly weapons. Determined to stop the Vulture and protect the city he calls home, Peter must learn to balance his responsibilities as a student and a superhero, all while keeping his identity a secret from those closest to him. With the help of his newfound mentor Tony Stark and the guidance of his Aunt May, Peter must rise to the occasion and become the hero New York City needs. As Peter Parker prepares to embark on his journey to Spidey heaven, he faces a formidable challenge in the form of the Vulture. Toomes has assembled a team of mercenaries who are wreaking havoc across the city. It's up to Peter to put a stop to their destructive path and prevent any further damage to the city. However, Toomes proves to be a cunning adversary, exploiting a weakness in Spider-Man's suit that threatens to expose Peter's true identity. Despite the danger, Peter remains determined to defeat the Vulture and protect those he cares about. As the battle rages, Peter must rely on his quick wit and agility to outsmart his opponent. But will he be able to prevail against such a formidable foe? Or will the Vulture claim victory and expose Peter's secret identity? One thing is certain, the fate of New York City hangs in the balance. At the core of the story is Peter Parker, a typical teenager, who just wants to live his life without the added pressure of being a superhero. However, when his Uncle Ben is tragically killed, Peter learns a valuable lesson, that with great power comes great responsibility. Now known as Spider-Man, Peter uses his newfound powers to fight crime and protect the innocent, all while keeping his identity a secret from his loved ones. But it won't be easy. As Peter faces off against the Vulture, he'll need to learn how to control his powers and master his new abilities. Along the way, he'll also have to deal with the emotional toll that comes with being a superhero, balancing his responsibilities and the dangers of his new life. But Peter is up for the challenge. With the help of his Aunt May and his friends, he's determined to use his powers for good and make his uncle proud. But as he faces off against the Vulture, Peter will need to learn that being a superhero isn't just about having powers, it's about making a difference in the world and standing up for what's right. Will Peter be able to rise to the occasion and become the hero New York City needs? Or will the Vulture's evil plans come to fruition? Only time will tell. Exploring the depths of teenage angst and the pressures of high school life, the film seamlessly blends humor and drama to create a relatable and engaging story. The supporting characters, including Peter's best friend, Ned, and his love interest, MJ, are also well developed and add depth to the narrative. Ned is portrayed as a loyal and supportive friend who provides comic relief, while MJ is depicted as a strong and independent character who challenges Peter in both his personal and superhero life. Together, they form a tight-knit group that helps Peter navigate the ups and downs of being a teenager. But it's the film's exploration of Peter's inner turmoil that makes it truly compelling. As he struggles to balance his newfound powers and responsibilities with his everyday life, viewers are reminded of the universal challenges of growing up. Whether it's dealing with bullies, fitting in, or finding your place in the world, the film touches on themes that resonate with audiences of all ages. The direction of the film is noteworthy, with stunning visual effects and action sequences that showcase Peter's abilities in the film's impressive production design. The score is also a standout feature, perfectly capturing the film's tone and enhancing the emotional impact of key scenes. Overall, this film is a must-watch for fans of the Spider-Man franchise and newcomers alike. Its thought-provoking themes, relatable characters, and thrilling plot make it a standout entry in the superhero genre. So grab some popcorn and get ready to swing into action with this amazing film. As we approach the climax of the story, the stakes become higher and the tension mounts. Peter Parker's journey as Spider-Man has been nothing short of extraordinary. From his initial struggles with controlling his powers to his heroic feats that have saved countless lives, his determination to use his abilities for good has never wavered, even in the face of danger and adversity. Throughout his adventures, Peter has faced numerous challenges that have tested his strength, courage, and resilience. But he has shown remarkable growth and maturity as he continues to hone his skills and become a more effective superhero. One of the most significant challenges Peter has faced is keeping his identity a secret. Spider-Man, he has had to live a double life, balancing his superhero activities with his normal life as a high school student. This has required him to be resourceful and disciplined, as he has to constantly be on guard and ensure that no one discovers his true identity. Peter's sense of responsibility and dedication to his mission have been commendable. Despite the personal sacrifices he has had to make, he has remained steadfast in his commitment to using his powers to help others. Whether it's saving people from harm or protecting them from dangerous villains, Peter has consistently put the safety and well-being of others above his own comfort and convenience. He has shown empathy, compassion, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world around him. What sets Peter Parker apart as Spider-Man is his unwavering determination. Even when faced with seemingly insurmountable odds, he never gives up. He has shown incredible bravery and tenacity in the face of danger, always striving to do what is right, no matter how difficult it may be. Peter's indomitable spirit and refusal to succumb to adversity have inspired those around him and made him a beacon of hope for the people of New York City. In the epic conclusion of the story, Spider-Man confronts his greatest challenge yet. The Vulture, driven by his thirst for power and revenge, unleashes a final devastating attack on the city. But Spider-Man, with the support of his friends and the lessons he's learned along the way, is ready to take him on. As the two face off in an exhilarating battle, Spider-Man uses his wit, agility, and newfound confidence to outmaneuver the Vulture. The fight takes them through the bustling streets of New York City, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. But Spider-Man refuses to give up. He knows that the fate of the city hangs in the balance, and he's determined to protect those he cares about. In a moment of truth, Spider-Man unmasks in front of his friends, revealing his true identity to them. This act of vulnerability deepens their bond and shows that being a superhero isn't just about the powers you possess, but also the values you uphold. With their support and understanding, Spider-Man becomes even more resolute in his mission to save the city. After an intense and suspenseful showdown, Spider-Man finally defeats the Vulture. But the victory comes at a cost. He's injured and exhausted, but he knows it was worth it to protect the city he calls home. As the story draws to a close, Spider-Man reflects on his journey as a superhero. He realizes that with great power comes great responsibility, but also that it's important to stay true to yourself, no matter what challenges you face. The story ends on a note of hope and resilience, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, one person can make a difference. Overall, the story is a thrilling and inspiring adventure that celebrates the power of heroism, friendship, and self-discovery. The character of Spider-Man is both relatable and aspirational, and readers are sure to root for him every step of the way. Whether you're a longtime fan of the character or new to the Spider-Man canon, this story has something for everyone. So get ready to swing into action and join Spider-Man on his epic journey.